New tonight, a terrifying hunting experience in Iowa. A father and son find themselves trapped in a life-threatening and bone-chilling situation.
As Joe Chiodo reports, one of the men who saved them says they are lucky to be alive.
They walked north and they were headed toward this timber over here.
From one side of this grassy and wet area of land to the other, a father and son's day of deer hunting took a terrifying turn.
Got a call that there was a guy that fell through the ice.
Richard Price, a state conservation officer for the Iowa DNR, raced out to Willow Slough Wildlife Area in Mills County. It was around 9 a.m. Sunday. He found 49-year-old Terry Garvey and his 13-year-old son, both of Macedonia, in nearly waist-deep water. That water not only took them by surprise, but froze them, leaving them unable to move their legs and forcing them to call for help.
The father and son were walking in grass similar to this, but they didn't realize that under them was ice until it eventually cracked and they fell through it, leading them to water. That water continued to get deeper and deeper as they walked further.
What started out as just cracked ice and a bit of water around their boots quickly increased to deep water around their waist. Price says it overtakes you quicker than you can escape it, especially when the water is so cold it freezes your muscles.
Hypothermia had started setting in. They started getting leg cramps.
Firefighters from various departments, the NDR, Sheriff's Office, and the LifeNet helicopter responded. Price and his crew put on ice suits and used a boat in the water to get the pair to safety.
And barely could walk. His legs were ice cold, filled to the touch, blue in color.
Thankfully, the two are now doing okay, while the water here at Willow Slough remains a cold reminder of what could have been.
That guy, if he would have fell and he could not move and he was by himself, he could have drowned out there.
Extremely scary situation, and Price has this reminder. Just because we've had these unseasonably warm temperatures, well, it doesn't mean that cold water isn't dangerous. That water temperature was hovering between 30 and 40 degrees. So water in the woods and the water that you may find in a lake is still very dangerous and enough to kill you. So simple enough, just avoid it. Something else that he adds is if you're going to be in a secluded or wooded area, John and Mallory, always make sure that you are carrying a cell phone. In this case, it did save their lives. I'll send it back to you guys.
Great, Joe. And Price does want to say thanks to everyone who assisted with that rescue.
Some of the people involved were volunteers.